here in Barcelona with Paul Godison, helmsman from America's Magic team, challenger of the 37th America's Cup. Paul, only one boat sailing today. Southwest winds about 15-18 knots and a rough sea. What was the goal for today out there?
It was a really difficult forecast last night. There's questions whether we'd be able to sail or not. You saw some of the chase boats got pulled last night with the thunderstorms and the expected weather, so we thought it was prudent just to send one boat out there. We had quite a list of things to try in this sort of sea state, because I think today was probably the biggest sea we've sailed these 40s in, and it's quite challenging, but I think we learnt a lot today. And
how far off the limits do you think you were with sailing with the AC40?
I think for the wind, obviously we could sail in a little bit more breeze, but when you add the swell on as well, it's going to be tricky to sail in any bigger waves than that. I think at times we've seen up to 2-meter waves, and not very easy.
How much was the tension on board?
The boat was pretty quiet at times today, which just shows how much everybody's focusing on doing their job and doing it the best they can.
Okay, then, so the plan of going just with one boat today was due to the conditions, or? Yeah,
the conditions obviously really difficult, and to get two boats lined up and to get anything productive out of it is very difficult. Like, you're seeing this sort of wave state. You can have one boat drop off the foils and the boats get separated, and you kind of spend a lot of your time trying to realign to get anything out of it. So we decided with these conditions, with how tricky it was going to be, we're just going to go with a one boat and focus on the list that we had to test.
Have sense. Then both boats are back now to one design, the foils at both sides. What is the purpose for that?
So we had a couple of questions to answer on the foils, which is why we went back to our custom foils and had a little look at those again last week. But now the aim is we're into race training, so any sort of aero tests, any sort of racing, if we've got equal foils underneath the boats, then both boats are in a very similar situation, so we just get the better results from that.
Then last question about the new SE75. Rodney Arden, sailing team manager from Alinghi, said that a 10% in performance on their new boat could be pessimistic. Is that the same what you think for your new boat?
I think there's going to be huge performance gains. Like we've been sailing Patriot here in the waves and getting a feel for that, and you look at the tools of the gains we're going to see with the new boats. It's very exciting, the performance jump we're going to see.